I have good news and I have bad news. Now, the good news is Prince Harry is seeking justice. Prince Harry is saying that, hey, look, I am coming. I am coming to give my testimony in person because Harry wants justice. Harry wants accountability for all the wrongs committed against him, his wife Meghan, his loved ones by the UK tabloid media. And I hope he gets what he is looking for: justice and accountability for the unethical conduct of the UK media, for their illegal and lawful gathering of information that the media has used to gather information on Harry's life in what we call phone hacking. The good news is also that someone who has been abusing Harry and Meghan, Piers Morgan, must right now be so afraid, sweating wherever he is, because Harry finally has his day in court. Because Harry is saying that I'm coming to take the stand and deliver my statement, my testimony to the court itself. The bad news is, my family, as you all know, we had hoped that Harry may not go to the coronation. But because of this court case, my family, Harry, might have to go back to the UK. A place whereby he, his wife, and kids have been bullied and abused. So my family, so that is the bad news. And my family, allow me to read you just what is happening right now, what is unfolding that is making the Mirror News Group, Piers Morgan, who was the editor at the time, be shaking in his boots right now, be afraid, be sweating right now. Now here is the news. But first, my name is Brian, and welcome back to Sussex Squad Family TV on YouTube. Now, Prince Harry is set to appear in person in a phone hacking court case as Teflon Piers, who got that name because of basically being able to get out of scandals, faces battles coming from Prince Harry himself. And Harry, the first senior UK royal to ever enter the witness box in the High Court, will allege that Piers Morgan himself oversaw a conspiracy of newsroom criminality at the Daily Mirror. My family, as revealed by Dan Evans, writing for Byline Times. I love Byline Times. I love them so much. Now, Piers Morgan is accused of overseeing and approving industrial-scale criminal news gathering when he edited the Daily Mirror between 1995 and 2004. Piers Morgan is also said to be involved in a board-level cover-up of newsroom crimes from police and shareholders, which the publisher denies. The publisher, Mirror News Group, denies. Now, my family, Prince Harry, will claim that Morgan's Mirror targeted him with illegal private investigators and phone hacking from the age of just 12. My family, when I come to you and tell you that Piers Morgan was obsessed with Harry's mom, My family, I'm telling you the truth. That was what he did. That was what Piers Morgan was doing. And after Diana died, my family, then the tabloids referred to Prince Harry, whom the entire world saw how sad he was during his late mother's funeral. My family, it made the public interested in Prince Harry. And the public wanted more information about Prince Harry. And guess what? The tabloids were there to give the public what they wanted, what they were interested in. My family. And what did they do? They hounded Prince Harry. And they called him the new Diana. That's what they called Prince Harry, the new Diana. Imagine chasing someone's mom to her death. And then after she dies, after she loses her life, after you've chased her to her death, then now you call her son the new Diana. Because the public is interested in hearing stories about, Prince Harry. How he is, how he's doing. And we know the tabloid media, for them to get clicks, they'll do anything. There is nothing low that they won't, do or commit just to get information. And if they can't get it, if they can't get information, then what they do is they lie. That's what they normally do. And my family, even in court documents, we heard from this person, what's his name? This guy called Major James Hewitt, who in court statements claimed that, and I quote, Piers Morgan had developed a fixation over his relationship with Princess Diana. That Piers Morgan was vindictive. Vindictive. Those words sound very, very familiar. You know why? Because that's exactly the fixation that Piers Morgan has developed towards Meghan's relationship with Harry. That is borderline vindictive, as he claims that Meghan ghosted him, that Meghan did not call him back after what he claimed he met Meghan once. My family, yet with no evidence of a photograph of meeting Meghan Markle. No evidence whatsoever. So my family, Piers Morgan has a history of harassment, a history of being fixated towards, Major James Hewitt's relationship with Princess Diana. And fast forward to now, my family, he also has the same fixation towards Meghan's relationship with Harry. And my family, if I meet someone once today, first of all, you can't claim you know someone that you met once, that you know everything about that person. You just can't, And that's why we call what Piers Morgan has done is harassment. Harassing Meghan Markle, harassing Prince Harry from the age of 12 years old, where after the passing of the late Diana, the tabloids called Harry the new Diana. That's how sick the tabloid media are. My family, that's how sick they are. Now, Piers Morgan has missed a deadline to defend himself with a sworn statement and looks unlikely to enter the witness box himself. While 5 claimants go to legal battle on behalf of potentially thousands more to resist the publisher's bid to time limit lawsuits on a technicality. My family, allow me to just, mention something, because The Mirror Group newspapers that Piers Morgan, worked for as editor, it has settled many cases and paid millions, hundreds of millions in compensation. Hundreds of millions. So my family, some would say this. I even recall the carnival of so-called experts. Let me use even Piers Morgan. When Prince Andrew settled and paid up to £12 million in compensation to Virginia, my family, that did not look good on Prince Andrew. After claiming that he had, never met Virginia, then paying someone who had accused him of sexual assault millions of pounds after saying she never met that person. That looked bad on Andrew. And my family and the media, even tabloids, went after Andrew. I mean, why would you pay if you're innocent? My family, let me apply that to what they said about Andrew to where Piers Morgan worked at Mirror Group newspapers. Why would they pay millions of pounds to settle cases if they are innocent? Why? Why? These double standards and hypocrisy from the tabloids, it makes me so sick. It makes me sick. Now my family, so Prince Harry is set to appear before Judge Mr. Timothy Fancourt to give his evidence and face cross-examination by lawyers for Mirror Group newspapers, MGN, as one of 5 test cases alleging extensive illegal snooping by its 3 national tabloids between 1996 and 2011. It covers Morgan's often controversial editorship of the Daily Mirror between 1995 and 2004 and his period as de facto editor-in-chief of the Sunday Mirror from April of 2001 until his high-profile sacking for being hoaxed into publishing fake photos of British troops supposedly abusing Iraqi prisoners of war. Piers Morgan is not a good person. He never has been, and he never will be. Now, Justice Fancourt, at a preliminary hearing on 8th of March, put the Duke's case in a small group among around 120 current claimants who would not settle without having come to court and had their trial and said what they want to say. Having seen MGN, which is Mirror Group newspapers, vacate 5 previous trial dates by paying out large settlements on the proverbial steps of the court. If you are innocent, why do you settle? I'm using the logic of the tabloids when they went after Prince Andrew for paying millions to a woman that he claimed he had never ever met, that accused him of sexual assault. My family, Barrister David Shebon, also confirmed that the arrangement for video link evidence of witnesses in the 7-week trial starting 9th of May certainly does not involve any of the individual claimants, seemingly assuring a live public appearance from the Duke. My family, as you all know, Charles' coronation is on the same day as Archie's birthday. That will be 6th of May. And this court case begins on 9th of May. So my family, that's why I feel like Prince Harry may have to show up and come to the UK. This court case is making me see or believe that indeed Prince Harry might indeed come to the UK because of this court case. The question is, will he come to the UK and attend the coronation and then wait for this case? Or what will Harry do? That's the $1 million question, my family. $1 million question. It also depends on the time whereby his testimony will be required, because this trial will last up to 7 weeks. Now, full details of Harry's personal case against MEGHAN, Mirror Group Newspapers, a subsidiary of Rich PLC and publisher of Daily Mirror, Sunday Mirror, and Sunday People, have yet to enter public record, but they are understood to claim he was targeted from the age of 12, if not earlier. My family, do you see what Harry's life was like in the UK? Ever since a young age of 12 years old, sadly, that was Harry's life. A life of his phone being hacked. That was Prince Harry's life. And I'm sad that this is what Harry went through in his life. I'm so sad for Harry. You know? This case centers on 148 articles published between 1996 and 2010, said to be unlawfully sourced to the use of so-called newsroom dark arts. Dark arts. Imagine you have a media in the UK, tabloids, that people read from in the UK, that people believe what they're told by actual tabloids. My family, you have people reading tabloids that have a history of hacking people's phone. Tabloids that employ the use of dark arts. You know what? I wish people could just listen to what Harry said. Today, I am the target. Tomorrow, it's you. It's your mom, your sister, your daughter, your auntie, your best friend, the love of your life. I wish people could understand what Meghan and Harry are telling them. That this is not just about them. It's about you. I recall when Meghan won a court case against Daily Mail for illegally publishing Meghan's letter, which was not permitted by law. So clearly, my family, they committed an illegal act. Why? Harry said because the royal family never, wanted for Meghan to sue tabloids, because tabloids knew the royal family would tell Meghan Markle and Harry, don't sue. The option was, hey, look, just let them get away with it. Let them get away with it. You know what they did was wrong, but just let it slide. That's what they wanted. My family, that's not a family. When someone does something illegal, my family, they must be held to account. When you engage in illegal activity, you must be held to account. That's what you must be done. That is what must be done. When you engage in illegal activity, you must be held to account. You must answer it. But the sad thing is, the press in the UK behave like they are above the law, and there lies the problem. Because my family, it's true really, they do act like they are above the law. Why? Because politicians are so afraid of them. Even members of the royal family are so afraid of them. And I wish the public could open their eyes to the monstrosity that they have in the UK tabloid press, and demand change, demand accountability. My family, people who have been put through a court case, accused of phone hacking, illegal, unlawful gathering of information, should not be allowed to have ownership of tabloid papers, of newspapers. You know, my family, News of the World, was owned by Rupert Murdoch. My family, it was closed because of the illegal things that were happening at News of the World. They would get dirt on politicians, on members of the royal family, and my family. They would use that dirt on you to increase their power, protect themselves, you know, because they'll have politicians on their pockets, members of the royal family on their pockets, and that's how the tabloids rule, by intimidation, by having dirt on members of the royal family. As Harry even said, that the tabloids have so much dirt on my family, as Harry even said it himself, because he knows it. And that's how the tabloids rule. That's how they behave. My family, that's how they behave. And Murdoch has been allowed, despite that, what happened at News of the World, the illegal activities that were done at News of the World. Despite that, Murdoch has been allowed to open Talk TV in the UK, where we have Piers abusing Meghan Markle and Prince Harry every day. My family, where we have carnival of so-called experts wishing and hoping and even making bets on live TV for Harry and Meghan to leave each other. Like just a couple of hours ago, I heard that they were making a bet on whether Harry and Meghan's marriage will last. On TV, on national TV, against two people who they've abused and hounded for years. We get that has always been the goal, to split Harry from Meghan. It's always been the goal. We know that. But my family, if you see that happen on TV every day for years now, because it isn't the first time we've had that, my family, and yet you deny that Harry and Meghan are victims of a smear campaign, something is wrong with you. You are part of the problem. Whoever denies it. And my family, I am saddened really that people like Rupert Murdoch can be permitted to open media outlets when they've had media outlets like News of the World embroiled in so many scandals, and because they have dirt on politicians, they get away with it. That makes me sick. It makes me sick. And I hope it also makes you sick as well, my family. And I'm sickened at what Piers Morgan and the tabloids have put Harry through all of his life. Yet they say Harry is playing the victim. And here you have it, you know? Harry was targeted from the age of 12, if not earlier. I say from the day he was born, not the age of 12. And it increased after his mom died, because the tabloid media needed someone who would make the front pages, needed someone that would get them clickbait, would sell their papers, really. That's what they wanted. And they got Harry. And they called him the new Diana. Fast forward, Harry meets Meghan. Then you have Piers Morgan going after Meghan Markle. From Harry's mom to Harry himself, then to Harry's wife. My family, call it what it is. Harassment, hounding, bullying on a national scale. That is what happened to Harry and Meghan. My family, Harry and Meghan are not playing the victims. They are the victims. It's important to say that. Very important. Now, my family, it is also understood that Prince Harry will say that MGN, Mirror Group newspaper journalists, unlawfully intercepted voicemails he shared with, among others, his father, Prince, now King Charles, late mother, Diana, Prince William, ex-girlfriend, Chelsea Davy, and friend, Caroline FLACK, whose suicide in 2020 was partly attributed to her struggles with tabloid press intrusion into her life. Lives have been lost. Lives have been lost. And you're being told that lives have been lost. And Meghan told you, Harry told you, he said it. Today it's us. Tomorrow it's you. It was Diana, then Harry, then Caroline FLACK, who took her life. Then after Caroline FLACK took her own life, we saw the Sun tabloid in which the editor at the time, Dan Wootton, they were caught deleting articles, inciting hate against Caroline FLACK after she took her own life. My family, this is a problem in the UK. Lives have been lost. Lives have been lost. And the media has said it. You have this headline from Sky News Australia on 60 Minutes. They made a video titled, "Why the tabloids are baying for Meghan's blood." They're telling you what they want. My family, will you listen? Are you paying attention? Are you condemning what they're trying to do? Because you must condemn it, because lives have been lost because of the UK tabloid media. My family, we always use the defense of freedom of speech, free speech, uncensored. That's what they use as a defense. But what they do on TV is not free speech. What Jeremy Clarkson said about Meghan Markle, that is not free speech. It is incitement of violence to violence. That is what it is. Call it what it is. And condemn it. It's hate speech. My family, hate speech is not free speech. There's a difference, my family. There is a big, big difference. And my family, Harry is taking on these tabloids because of lives lost. To get justice for his mom, for Caroline FLACK. She deserves justice because of taking her own life, because of tabloid press intrusion, the actions of UK tabloids. My family, it's sad, really. It's very, very sad, my family. Now, Prince Harry will further rely on a generic case available to all the claimants that make detailed allegations of wrongdoing against MGN and its legal department and former board of directors, whom it's alleged concealed the knowledge of industrial scale use of unlawful private investigators from police and shareholders, claims the publisher in its defense denies. Now, my family, this story is too big for just one video. I'll have to make multiple videos about this because it's a lot of information, my family. A lot of information. So my family, Prince Harry is set to appear in person in phone hacking court case against Daily Mirror in the UK, where Piers Morgan, who was the editor at the time, where alleged phone hacking happened massively in an industrial scale. My family, I hope that Harry gets his justice. I hope that Harry gets accountability, my family. And sadly, as much as I hope that Harry may not attend the coronation, I feel like after this court case, because this news about his case, my family, Harry might indeed go to the UK. He might go to the UK because of this court case against Daily Mirror. My family, I hope that Piers Morgan answers for his crimes. I sincerely hope that he answers for his crimes, my family. And his day is coming. And Harry will be the one to get justice. That's what I hope 100% of family, that Harry gets justice for the pain caused to his loved ones, my family. And with that and so much more, stay tuned to our next video. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and support our ever-growing family on YouTube. Piers Morgan is and has always been a liar, an abuser, a bully, my family. And someone who, never forget, was sacked over what they called fake photos of UK soldiers, torturing Iraqi citizens. Never ever forget that, my family. Kindly stay tuned to our next video. Love you always and forever. God bless Harry, Meghan, Archie, Lil Petana, and Dore Raglan. Harry is the one to take on these tabloids, my family. This guy is the best guy in the world, Harry. Harry, you're the best guy in the world. And keep doing what is right. Keep standing up for the truth. No matter what you face, this battle is not easy, my family. But I have faith that Harry will win it. Don't forget who started all this. The press and the royal family. My family, hoping that Harry wins this case, my family, and Piers Morgan answers for his crimes. Stay tuned to our next video. Love you always and forever, my family. Hello, members of UNETHICAL Family TV. First of all, I want to say thank you for all your support that you give us to our channel. We don't take it for granted that you support this channel. I want to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts for lending out your support and fighting against injustices, supporting Prince Harry and Meghan, showing them love. Love will always triumph over evil, and for that I say thank you. Good will always prevail over bad. Thank you so much for all your support. Thank you so much for joining this community, this amazing community of UNETHICAL Family TV. I love you so much, family, from the bottom of my heart, and I wish you all the best. May you have a great day, and I hope that you enjoyed this video and learned a lot of things. With that and so much more, stay tuned to our next video. Leave a comment below, like, and subscribe. Love you, family, always and forever. Sayonara.